What's happening, tabletop gamers? My name is LeunameGames and welcome back to LeunameGames Unboxes. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Targi by Andreas Steiger and published by Kosmos. Let's go ahead and have a look at the back. A Targi is a male member of the Targi group who live in the Sahara Desert. As tribe leaders, you are in competition to build the most prosperous tribe. To do this, you must trade goods from near, such as dates and salt, and from far, such as pepper, in order to earn gold and advantages. To completely expand your tribe, you'll place your Targi figures on the cards that border the desert, and carry out the actions of those cards, as well as the cards at the desert crossroads between them. If you don't go to the trader, you won't be able to trade, or even worse, your opponent will. Or maybe a caravan will bring the goods that you desire. The desert is a dangerous place with robbers and rival tribes all vying for the same resources. There are many choices to consider, and the shifting desert sands bring a different set of choices each round. You can only win if you plan shrewdly and always keep some gold in your pocket. Looks to be a 2-player worker placement game. I love worker placement games. So with all that said, let's have a look and see what does Targi have to offer us. So to start things off, we have a few uniquely shaped meeples instead of the whole standard, which is a nice little touch, along with 2 discs, and that applies for both players. This is supposed to be a 2-player game. I will say though, if you are colorblind, you may have difficulty telling which are which, because this is white and this is a light shade of blue, so you may have a little bit of difficulty there. There's also 1 gray meeple, and that is also a fairly light shade of gray. The game comes with a whole set of cards here. These cards are meant to supposedly act as the border, which would explain why each of these has a surrounding area of some form of biome. And it's easy to see, so you shouldn't have too much issues there. Each of these has some text on it that say what they do, or are supposed to have a little resource on there that allows you to obtain. And I must say, the text here is pretty easy to see. The small text here might be a little bit difficult, but I don't think you'll have too much of an issue with it. So that is nice. It comes with a whole bunch of what is known as tribe cards. These are the cards that the players will be attempting to obtain. Each of these seems to have a type of card on the left here, as well as some text here. I'm assuming that's going to be like an ability, as well as the resources it obviously will cost to get. And it seems to be worth, I'm assuming that is points, ranging from 1 to what looks like 3. That is correct. Alrighty. It also comes with what's known as goods cards, and these, quite simply, are just various types of resources. There's some salt, some date, I believe that is, some pepper, and some nice varieties. There's a couple of gold coins, which is nice, and just a simple point. That's pretty cool. And I must say, the artwork for these is very nicely done. Easy to distinguish from which resource is which, and that's very nice. That's going to be very important to know. And also, has a nice little appeal. We've got some tokens here that have variations of points on them, 1 and 3. Interesting notion. Usually when a game has point tokens, they have 1 through 5. A very interesting looking first player token. Not sure what that is supposed to be, but it's nice and thick, so you're not going to have to worry about bending that. Some nicely done gold tokens that are also really thick. Nothing to worry about in regards to bending these. That's very nice, and they look great. And then a whole bunch of tiles representing the 3 remaining resources that you can obtain in the game. I'm glad to say these are also all nicely thick tiles. No need to worry about bending them, and they are all very distinguishable from each other, so if you are colorblind, you should not have any issues telling which one's from which. So that is everything you will get if you obtain Targi. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, If you want to learn how to play Targi, or if you want to know my thoughts on it, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more tutorials, reviews, and unboxings. Thank you all as always so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.